All right, let's dive in. Today, we're taking a close look at the STEAM Vision Foundation. This is an organization with a huge mission to empower the next generation of innovators. We're going to see how they're using STEAM, that's science, technology, engineering, arts, and math, to tackle some really critical gaps in education and opportunity.
You know, the most powerful movements, they often don't just appear out of nowhere. They're usually sparked by a very specific, very urgent need. And the story of the STEAM Vision Foundation, it's a perfect example of this. Their entire mission was basically forged in the fire of a crisis that showed just how deep an inequality can run.
In this quote, man, it really cuts right to the heart of their motivation. The push for digital access wasn't just some techie goal. It was a deeply emotional response to an event that proved that having technology, well, it can literally be a lifeline.
So here's the story. It was November 2020, right in the middle of the pandemic. The whole world shifted to online learning, and that created this huge digital divide. For one young girl in West Bengal, not having a computer meant she couldn't go to class, and it led to this absolutely tragic loss. This single, devastating event became the catalyst that turned grief into direct, focused action.
So what did they do? Their immediate answer was the laptop contribution drive. But look, this was never, ever just about handing out machines. It was designed from the ground up as a complete support system, pairing those laptops with learning materials and, crucially, mentorship to make sure no student gets left behind.
Okay, so you've given them the tools. That's step one. But the real question is, what happens next? How do you turn that access into actual empowerment? Well, the Foundation's answer lies in a really comprehensive approach that's all about building future-ready skills.
And just take a look at their curriculum. It's so much more than just the basics. Yeah, they're learning to code with Scratch and build apps, but they're also diving into 3D design, robotics, even AI. And this part is absolutely crucial. They integrate soft skills, teamwork, and social ethics. The goal isn't just to churn out coders, it's to shape well-rounded, thoughtful leaders.
I love this because it shows the whole journey in just two pictures. On one side, you have students getting the tools they've needed for so long, and on the other, boom. You see the immediate result, kids who are actively learning, engaged, working together. It just perfectly shows that bridge between access and actual achievement.
Their whole method is actually pretty simple, but it's incredibly effective. It's just 3 steps. 1, provide the laptops to get over that first big hurdle. 2, set up innovation labs to create dedicated spaces for learning. And 3, the one that ties it all together, deliver ongoing mentorship to guide and inspire these kids all along the way.
So how far does this impact reach? Well, it's not just deep, it's incredibly wide. The Foundation's work is getting out there to communities far and wide, from really remote villages in India all the way to global collaborations.
Here we are at the Bhaskar STEAM Lab in Assam. You can just feel the energy in this room. By focusing on curiosity and confidence, they're not just teaching tech, they're giving these kids a platform to really find their voice.
And you know what? People are taking notice. Big time. In Nagaland, the local Sarpanch, that's the village head, publicly praised what they're doing. And that kind of support from the community, it's absolutely vital. It helps them build momentum and expand into even more villages.
And their reach just keeps spreading. Here we are in Madhya Pradesh with their partner Spandan Academy. This really highlights a key part of their whole strategy, building this incredible network of local partners who are all on board with the same mission.
But this vision, it doesn't just stop at the borders of India. It has gone completely global. We're talking about mentors like Oriyemi from Nigeria teaching game development, and real formal collaborations with groups like the Cameroon STEAM Project in Africa. It's become this amazing worldwide exchange of knowledge and inspiration.
But, you know, all these programs and locations, they're just part of the story. The real proof, the real measure of success, is in the individual lives that have been completely transformed. So let's meet some of the incredible young innovators who've come out of this ecosystem.
Just look at that number, 8. The next innovator we're going to talk about was just 8 years old when she started. 8. So meet Meera Chawla. At 8 years old, she looked around at the world, saw real-world challenges that women and girls face, things like fear and a lack of support, and she decided to build a solution. Her app is called Unstoppable Her, and it has an SOS button, quizzes, and stories of inspiring women, all designed to make every girl feel brave and know she's never alone.
And get this wasn't just some small school project. Mira's app was chosen as a global semi-finalist in the Technovation Challenge. We're talking about a competition with over 400,000 girls participating from more than 100 countries. It's just an incredible testament to her vision and the power of great mentorship. It proves passion and determination have absolutely no age limit.
Mira's story really proves that this is about so much more than just code. It's about building something way more profound: character, confidence, and a real sense of community.
And this is where their philosophy just blows me away. On one hand, you have students learning ancient wisdom from the Bhagavad Gita on a smart screen, and on the other, they're practicing meditation right there in the computer lab. It's this amazing fusion of modern tools and timeless values, designed to build both their focus and their technical skills.
So when you boil it all down, what's the ultimate goal here? The end product isn't just an app or a robot. It's a young person who is equipped with the tools of innovation, a sense of confidence, the ability to work in a team, and a deep feeling of social responsibility.
And this image, wow, it just says it all, doesn't it? A laptop, the absolute gateway to the modern world, opening up just like a book, the timeless symbol of knowledge. It's the perfect metaphor for their whole mission.
And that really leaves us with the big question, the one that matters most. The STEAM Vision Foundation's providing the tools, the mentorship, the values. And their work makes you wonder, what happens when every single child, no matter where they're from or what their circumstances are, has the tools to build their own future? Just imagine what becomes possible then.